What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be creating this eye look for you guys. It's kind of like a chocolatey kind of smoky eye. It's really hard to do a chocolate smoky eye on deep skin like I have because of the fact that almost all the browns are super close to my skin tone, so they kind of don't even really show up most of the time, or they just don't look as good as what it would look like on someone with lighter skin. So I'm going to show you guys how I created this look with a little hint of black. I hate using black because I'm never that much of a smoky dramatic eye person, but I wanted to create something more soft and subtle for the day with just a little hint of black to kind of deepen the crease. So I got sent this Mented Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, and that's kind of what sparked this kind of look. So yeah, I'm gonna be using this and a few other palettes, actually just one other palette. Today's video is sponsored by Clinique. They sent me over their Black Honey Almost lipstick shade, which is this shade actually that I'm wearing right now, and it really tied in really well with this eye look. It's $17.50 at Sephora. So if you want to see how I got this look, make sure you keep on watching. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prime my lids with the Makeup Revolution concealer in C18. So I'm just blending that out with this brush. I used the wrong side, but oh well. It's funny because I have one side that I use to blend out the concealer, and then the other side I use to set it with powder. Then I'm gonna use the Beauty Bakerie Flower Setting Powder to set that. This is one of my favorite combos to keep my eyeshadow from creasing throughout the day, because I do have a hooded eye, so it takes a little bit more work to keep my eyeshadow from creasing. So in the Mented palette, the first shade I'm gonna go into is this one right here, the top one. I'm gonna use it as a brow bone highlight, and it's not too overpowering as a brow bone highlight, but it's just enough. So I'm going to be basically using these two palettes today, the Colored Raine Queen of Hearts palette and the Mented Cosmetic palette. I'm using Duchess from the Queen of Hearts palette, which is this shade right here. It's one of my favorite transition shades. And I'm just going to blend that into my brow bone-ish area. Not really my brow bone, but my transition area. And you can really build up the shade to kind of give you the pigmentation that you want. And then switching back over to the Mented Cosmetic palette, I'm using this shade right here in my crease-ish area. And this is a really pretty chocolatey brown color. Not chocolatey brown, red, kind of chocolatey red color. I really like the way that it came off. I'm just gonna keep packing that color and building it up. So I'm going into the Melt Makeup stack. These two are in a stack by themselves because they are my favorite go-tos. It's a brown and a black. And I'm just gonna mix those two together to build up my crease and deepen it a little bit. And I'm also using this to kind of shape my eye a tad. Give my eye some shape. So the brush that I'm using right now is the new BH Cosmetics Aurora Lights brush kit. I think it came with a palette, and I'm just using the number 5 one, and I'm just blending that black and that brown into that crease. We don't want it too black because then it's just gonna be a smoky eye. I just kind of want it to be a chocolatey warm color. And then I'm taking that over on the inner part of my eye as well. I'm going into this shade right here, which is Dethrone from the Colored Raine palette. It's a shimmery chocolate brown color. I'm just gonna pop that into the center of my lid. And then next I'm going into this shade right here from Mented, and I'm just gonna pop that kind of at the top of where my crease would fold, just to add a little light up there. And I'm just using a flat brush to do this. And then we're just gonna blend that out. And then next I'm taking a pencil brush from MAC. It's a 219S brush. And I'm just gonna take some of that black on its own just to deepen it up just a tad. Nothing too crazy at all. Next, I'm taking this cream eyeshadow crayon from Jouer, and it's kind of this almost silvery brown color, like that. And I'm just going to be using that as a brow bone highlight and an inner corner highlight. It's such a pretty inner corner highlight. Alright, so that's pretty much the eyes for right now. Next, I'm going to jump into my face. I'm using the Beauty Bakerie priming oil to prime my face. Don't really use too much. I'm just hitting the dry parts of my face. So I'm going to be using I'm going to try out the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. Again, I tried this once before, a long time ago, and then they extended their foundation. So I have it here in the shade 15, and I tried this once already on its own, but not with the full face. So we'll see what this looks like with the full face today. Alright, so that is that foundation on. It's pretty nice. It has like a nice like light coverage. So now I'm going into concealer. I'm going to use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Dark Coffee. As always, I haven't been able to find a concealer that I like more than this concealer. I'm not taking it down my nose anymore because it just is not looking cute on my nose anymore. So we're just passing that. I don't know why. For some reason, it just started drying down really funny on my nose. I think I like the way that looks. So I'm using the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder to set my concealer. I'm just going to use the Bare Minerals Gen Nude Blush, and I'm going to blush up my cheeks a little bit. So for highlight, I'm using the NARS Orgasm blush. I'm just going in on the bottom with that brown red color that we had on the top. And then I am going to line my bottom waterline with a black. I'm going in with some MAC Fix Plus to set my face. All right, and then last, I'm going in with the Clinique Black Honey Almost Lipstick, and I'm just popping that onto my lips. Yes. Oh, yeah. This is such a pretty shade, and you don't have to use a lip liner because it's pretty flattering for almost all skin tones. It's obviously gonna come off darker on someone a lot lighter than me, but this is definitely doing it for this look. Oh yeah. Ooh, this is so pretty. It ties in really well with this look. I love it, I love it, I love it. So yeah, this is pretty much the final look. I'm gonna go fix my hair and come back and close it out for you guys. Alrighty guys, so this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to Clinique for collaborating with me on today's video. If you wanna check out the Black Honey Almost Lipstick, it's available at Sephora. You can give it a try there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Lots of love, and I'll see you guys next time.